Welcome to Original Ideas, Real Life. Today, we putting y'all up on game. It's something called generational wealth. It's where it's passed down from one set of last name holders to the next set of last name holders. It stays in the family, from the grandkids to their grandkids to their grandkids. Get what I'm saying? Generational wealth. How it starts is you got to go purchase something, whether it be a business, whether it be some land, whether it be a combination of both. And you got to apply yourself. You got to make it successful. Sometimes things might not work the first time around. You might have to, start over from scratch. And then just keep that movement moving. But generational wealth, it involves you putting in an effort to see something go through. So say if I purchase some land and 40 years I pass away, my grandkids will be able to thrive and live off that same land. Now, if they decide that they want to sell it because they don't want it, or because it's not profitable, or because it's in a bad area, well, so be it. But generational wealth is you're passing down the baton. So if you run up $100 million on a business or a company and you pass away, and your legacy is your family is keeping it alive. So that means that the grandfather passed it down to his son. His son passed it down to his sons, and so forth. Generational wealth. So whether you got some land, or you got some money, or you got some property, or you got some businesses or some companies or any of the assets or any of that was inherited, salute to you, brother. You know why? Because that's generational wealth. I don't understand why someone want to talk down on someone who inherited something. I mean that somebody in your family was doing very good, where they thought about it, thinking about ahead. They weren't thinking about the short term. They were thinking about the long run. Generational wealth. Something that you could pass down to your grandkids, and they could pass down to their kids and their grandkids. You get what I'm saying? So don't let these clowns try to trick you into thinking that a person that inherited something, it's not a hand-me-down. It's not a something where you're begging for something. So back to the acre thing. Say 62 acres, right? Say there's another 150 acres, right? Shit get broken down when it's in a family and it's a generational family thing. The wealth get broken down in sections. Given this person gets this, or this part of the family gets this, him and his, and this one get this. And you get what I'm saying? You don't want to be having all of the successful things going on for you, and then you leave this earth and your loved ones are fighting over it. You don't want to do that. And another thing is, you don't want to leave this earth and not been made a stamp on this earth. What I mean by that is, it's 365 days in a year, 24 hours in a day, 7 days in a week, 56 weeks in a year. Out of all of that time, you got to apply yourself. You got to be able to have an effort put forward to doing something that's going to make you successful. Now, me, I touch in, I talk shit. I get on here and I talk shit. But you don't see me on here 24/7. If I shoot a video, I might shoot 2 or 3 videos back to back and then upload them at different times. You get what I'm saying? But that don't mean that all of my time in my day is used up doing this. I take a small portion of my time of my day to make these videos. That's all. And what I'm doing is not bashing and beating and hurting and killing a motherfucker. What I'm doing is bringing awareness to the people. It's a lot of snake shit going on. And I got to be the one that's going to be able to stand up and say, hey, man, enough is enough. And there's going to be a lot of people that's going to say, hey, I don't agree with you. That's cool. You got your opinion. But until you're the person that becomes a victim, a person that becomes a person that's been taken advantage of, then, you know, I guess you're just going to keep riding in that lane. But my video today, right now, this one that you're watching, I'm talking about generational wealth. I'm talking about success. These cats are trying to railroad you into doing something that's not going to lead you in the right direction. I want you to thrive and I want you to be successful. And in life, you got to make the right moves. Every minute, every second count. So with that being said, have a great and blissful day. I love all my subscribers. And if you aren't a subscriber, could you please subscribe? Hit that like button, drop a comment, and share. See you in the next one.